Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces in life. It is more than a polite word or a quick thank you. It is a deep energy that shifts everything around you. When you choose to live in gratitude, you step into a flow where blessings come more easily and doors open that were once closed. Gratitude creates a vibration that tells the universe you are ready to receive more. It signals that you recognize the gifts already around you, and because of that recognition, even greater gifts begin to arrive. The number you hold in your heart, the vision you see in your mind, is not random. When you say, "I welcome $50 million with gratitude," you are not simply calling money into your life. You are calling in abundance in all its forms: freedom, security, joy, peace, opportunities, and experiences that lift your soul higher. You are declaring that you are worthy of immense blessings and that you are prepared to honor them with a grateful heart. Gratitude does not wait for wealth to appear before it is expressed. Gratitude is spoken first, and then wealth comes. You give thanks not only for what is already in your life, but also for what is flowing toward you. This is the secret many overlook. The moment you decide to be thankful for something, even before it shows up, you align yourself with it. The moment you say, "Thank you for $50 million flowing to me," the universe begins to shift in your favor. There is no limit in the universe. The ocean does not run out of water, the sky does not run out of stars, and the sun does not run out of light. In the same way, wealth does not run out. There is no shortage of opportunities, no shortage of money, no shortage of resources. What matters is your ability to tune your heart to the frequency of receiving. Gratitude is the way you tune yourself to that frequency. Gratitude says, "I am open, I am ready, I am thankful." When you allow gratitude to lead the way, wealth flows without resistance. Money finds its path to you through opportunities, ideas, connections, and miracles you could not have planned on your own. Gratitude makes room for wealth to grow, because where there is gratitude, there is no fear, no bitterness, and no limitation. You are not begging for blessings. You are already celebrating them, and that celebration draws even more into your life. To welcome $50 million with gratitude is not to chase after wealth with worry or desperation. It is to rest in the knowing that this blessing is already yours. It is to say, "Thank you for the life I am stepping into. Thank you for the abundance already written for me. Thank you for the financial freedom that allows me to live fully, give freely, and love deeply." This energy of thankfulness transforms the way you see the world. Suddenly, everything becomes a sign of prosperity. The air you breathe, the food you eat, the roof over your head, the smile from a stranger, all are reminders that you are already surrounded by abundance. This mindset opens the door wider for more. When you are grateful for small blessings, the universe knows you can be trusted with larger blessings. When you appreciate the flow of money you already have, you make space for more to flow in. This is why gratitude is not just an attitude, but a practice. Each moment you choose gratitude, you choose to step into wealth. Each word of thanks you speak is a seed planted in the soil of prosperity, and in time, those seeds grow into the harvest you desire. Gratitude changes the way your mind works. When you focus on what is lacking, your mind creates fear and stress. You begin to see only barriers, only problems, only what is missing. But when you shift your focus to gratitude, your brain begins to search for possibilities instead of problems. You start noticing opportunities where before you saw obstacles. Gratitude rewires your thoughts, and your thoughts shape your reality. Saying thank you might sound simple, but it carries deep power. It is like opening a window to let light into a dark room. The moment you express gratitude, light enters your life. and suddenly you can see more clearly. Gratitude gives you hope, and with hope comes strength. It turns frustration into patience, doubt into trust, and fear into courage. This is why gratitude is not just about money. It is about the entire way you live. When you make gratitude a daily practice, your entire energy shifts. Imagine starting each day by saying, "I am thankful for $50 million flowing into my life." You set your mind and heart on abundance from the very beginning. Instead of waking up worried about bills or stressed about what you don't have, you rise with joy, knowing wealth is already on its way. This changes how you act throughout the day. Gratitude makes you more confident, more peaceful, and more open to the flow of opportunities. The beauty of gratitude is that it multiplies what you focus on. If you are grateful for a single blessing, it will expand. If you are grateful for a single coin, more coins will follow. If you are grateful for one stream of income, other streams will begin to appear. Gratitude multiplies because it tells the universe, "I value this, I honor this, I am ready for more of this." Think of gratitude as a magnet. The more you practice it, the stronger it becomes. And what does it attract? It attracts more reasons to be grateful. Money flows to you because you already carry the energy of thankfulness. Opportunities come because you are already celebrating them. Abundance surrounds you because your heart is open wide enough to hold it. Gratitude and wealth walk hand in hand. They cannot be separated. This is why those who live in gratitude experience blessings that seem to appear out of nowhere. Doors open unexpectedly, unexpected checks arrive, new ideas spark, helpful people cross their path. None of it is random. It is the universe responding to the energy of gratitude. Each thank you speak is like a ripple in water, spreading wider and wider, touching places you cannot see, and eventually returning to you as waves of blessings. Gratitude also softens the heart. When you are grateful, envy fades. Instead of feeling jealous of someone else's wealth, you give thanks that their blessing is proof abundance is possible. Instead of resenting others' success, you celebrate it, knowing your own success is already on the way. Gratitude removes the heavy weight of comparison and replaces it with peace. You understand that there is enough for everyone and that your wealth is secure. By practicing gratitude, you train yourself to focus on what is good, and the good grows. It becomes natural to find blessings in everything, even in challenges. Gratitude turns obstacles into lessons, delays into protection, and struggles into growth. And in this growth, wealth flows, because wealth follows those who are steady, thankful, and open to receive. Abundance is not something you chase. It is something you align with. It already exists, waiting for you to tune yourself to it. Gratitude is the bridge that connects you to this abundance. By giving thanks, you move yourself into harmony with the wealth that is already here. When you focus on lack, you are out of alignment. You might say, "I don't have enough," and the universe echoes that back to you. But when you say, "I am grateful for $50 million flowing to me," you align with the reality of abundance. You shift from asking to receiving, from hoping to knowing, from wanting to welcoming. Alignment is about becoming one with the energy you desire, and gratitude is the way you step into that oneness. Imagine tuning a radio. If you want to hear music, you must turn the dial to the right frequency. Gratitude is like tuning your life to the frequency of abundance. Without it, all you hear is static, the noise of fear, worry, and lack. With it, the music of wealth begins to play clearly. You feel it in your mind, your heart, your spirit. You know you are aligned because peace replaces panic, trust replaces doubt, and excitement replaces fear. Alignment means living as though abundance is already here. You act from a place of plenty, not from a place of lack. You give generously because you know more is coming. You take bold steps because you know the path will unfold. You rest calmly because you know everything is already working in your favor. Gratitude makes this alignment natural because each word of thanks tells the universe, I already have what I need, and I am open to even more. It is not about forcing wealth to come. It is not about working yourself into exhaustion. It is about shifting into harmony with the flow of prosperity. Money is energy, and energy flows where gratitude directs it. When you are grateful, you create a channel for money to move freely into your life. You open the gates for ideas, connections, and opportunities that lead to wealth. Gratitude removes the blocks that keep money from flowing. Many people chase money but never feel aligned with it. They work harder, they stress more, they worry constantly, yet money slips away. The reason is not in the effort, but in the alignment. Without gratitude, the energy of wealth cannot stay. Gratitude is what holds it, what anchors it, what multiplies it. When you align with abundance through gratitude, wealth becomes natural. It is no longer a struggle. It is no longer something far away. It is a river already flowing towards you, and gratitude positions you to stand at the center of that river. You are no longer chasing money. You are receiving it. You are no longer waiting for freedom. You are living it. You are no longer hoping for success. You are embodying it. This is the heart of gratitude, not waiting for $50 million to appear before saying thank you, but saying thank you now, and in doing so, aligning with it. The more gratitude you practice, the more in tune you become with abundance. Soon, wealth feels natural, prosperity feels normal, and gratitude feels endless. Words are seeds, and every word you speak plants something into your life. When you speak the blessing of wealth with gratitude, you plant seeds of prosperity that grow into a harvest of abundance. Saying, I welcome $50 million with gratitude is not just a sentence, it is a declaration of faith, a vibration sent out into the universe that attracts exactly what you speak. Affirmations are powerful because they reshape the story you tell yourself. Most people live under silent beliefs like, money is hard to get, or I will never have enough. These hidden thoughts block wealth from flowing in, but when you begin to replace them with affirmations of abundance, your inner story changes. Suddenly, your mind and heart believe in wealth instead of lack. Speaking the blessing out loud makes it real. You give sound to your intention. You allow the vibration of those words to move through your body and your environment. Each time you say, I am thankful for $50 million flowing into my life, you not only tell your mind what to believe, but you also tell the universe what to deliver. Words are commands, and gratitude makes those commands magnetic. The act of repeating affirmations daily builds strength. Just like a seed does not sprout overnight, but requires daily sunlight and water, affirmations require repetition to grow. The more you speak them, the deeper they take root. Each day you affirm with gratitude, the soil of your mind becomes more fertile for abundance. In time, your beliefs shift, and when beliefs shift, reality follows. Do not underestimate the simplicity of these words. It may feel unusual at first to declare such a large blessing, but that is the beauty of affirmations. They stretch your belief, expand your vision, and teach you to expect more. Gratitude makes the declaration humble, yet powerful. Instead of demanding, you are receiving. Instead of forcing, you are flowing. The words become a gentle yet firm statement of truth. I am open. I am grateful. I am ready. When you speak the blessing of $50 million with gratitude, you are not waiting for proof before giving thanks. You are proving your faith by giving thanks in advance. And that faith is what moves abundance toward you. The words create a bridge between your present and your future, allowing the wealth you desire to flow freely into your life. What you see in your mind shapes what you experience in your life. Visualization is the art of painting your future with the colors of faith and gratitude. When you visualize wealth, you bring the image of abundance closer to reality. You see it before it arrives, and by seeing it, you prepare yourself to receive it. Close your eyes and imagine the feeling of having $50 million. Imagine the sense of peace that washes over you, the freedom that allows you to breathe deeply, and the joy of knowing you can live fully without financial limits. Let that picture be vivid in your mind. See the details, feel the emotions, and embrace the certainty that it belongs to you. Visualization is not about fantasy. It is about alignment. The mind does not know the difference between what is imagined with strong emotion and what is physically real. When you visualize with gratitude, your brain begins to believe that wealth is already yours. You start acting with confidence, speaking with faith, and making choices as though the blessing has already arrived. This alignment pulls the future into the present. The secret is not just in seeing the wealth, but in feeling it. Gratitude deepens that feeling. When you say, "I am thankful for the abundance flowing to me," and imagine yourself living in that abundance, the emotional energy becomes powerful. You are no longer just daydreaming, you are embodying wealth. You are stepping into the vibration of the life you desire. Visualization trains your heart to be at peace with abundance. It removes fear of money, it clears away thoughts of lack, and it teaches you that wealth is natural. Each time you imagine yourself in abundance, you build a bridge of faith. Gratitude is the foundation of that bridge, and with each thought of thankfulness, the bridge becomes stronger. When you visualize, let it be simple. You do not need to picture every detail or control every outcome. Instead, focus on the feeling, how freedom feels, how security feels, how joy feels. Let gratitude flood your heart as if it is already true. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and soon your reality begins to reflect the images you have carried in your mind. Even when you speak affirmations and visualize wealth, doubt may try to rise. Doubt whispers, "This is too much. This will never happen. Who are you to expect $50 million?" These thoughts are old habits of the mind, rooted in fear and limitation. To walk fully into abundance, you must release these doubts. And gratitude is the key that unlocks freedom from fear. When doubt appears, do not fight it with anger. Instead, gently replace it with gratitude. If the thought comes, "I will never have enough," answer with, "Thank you for the abundance that already surrounds me." If the thought says, "Wealth is not for me," reply, "I am grateful that I am worthy of prosperity." Gratitude is stronger than doubt because it carries the vibration of faith and peace. Releasing doubt does not mean doubts never come. It means they no longer control you. Each time a fearful thought rises, you choose to shift your focus back to thankfulness. This practice builds a new pattern in your mind. Over time, gratitude becomes louder than doubt, and peace becomes stronger than fear. Understand that doubt is simply a sign of growth. When you aim for greater wealth, your old beliefs may resist. They are being challenged, and in that challenge, they rise to the surface. But instead of letting them stop you, use them as opportunities to strengthen your gratitude. Each doubt you overcome makes your belief in abundance even stronger. Gratitude creates trust. When you give thanks, you're saying, "I do not need to know how or when. I trust that it is already on its way." This trust dissolves worry. You no longer need to control every detail because you know the universe is arranging the perfect path for your wealth. Gratitude gives you the patience to wait without fear and the courage to keep moving forward. Releasing doubt is about resting in faith. It is about knowing that abundance is natural, Wealth is available, and you are worthy of receiving it. Gratitude keeps your heart steady, reminding you that blessings flow at the perfect time. With each thankful word, you let go of fear and step deeper into abundance. Gratitude is not something to practice only once in a while. It is a way of living, a rhythm of the heart that keeps abundance flowing every day. When gratitude becomes a daily habit, it transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary blessings. Every sunrise becomes a gift, every meal becomes a celebration, every smile becomes a reminder of the love and abundance surrounding you. Living in gratitude daily means you do not wait for big miracles before giving thanks. You start with the simple things: the breath in your lungs, the roof over your head, the food on your table. As you give thanks for these, your heart expands, and soon you find yourself thankful for opportunities, for growth, for lessons, and for wealth in all its forms. This constant practice keeps your mind focused on abundance rather than lack. When you rise in the morning, whisper words of gratitude. Thank the universe for the $50 million that is flowing toward you. Thank life for another chance to live with purpose and passion. When you go to sleep at night, let gratitude be your final thought, knowing that blessings continue to multiply even while you rest. Gratitude at the start and end of each day creates a powerful cycle of abundance. Daily gratitude also keeps you calm when challenges appear. Instead of focusing on problems, you focus on what is still good. You give thanks for the lesson, for the protection, for the strength to overcome. This keeps you in alignment with abundance because no obstacle can block a thankful heart. Gratitude turns trials into triumphs and delays into divine timing. Living in gratitude daily builds a steady foundation for your wealth. Each day you are thankful, you strengthen the flow of blessings, and as you continue, gratitude becomes natural. It flows out of you without effort. This is when abundance becomes unstoppable, because the more you live in gratitude, the more the universe sends you reasons to be thankful. Opportunities are bridges that lead you into greater abundance. Some opportunities are obvious, while others are hidden, waiting to be recognized by a grateful heart. Gratitude trains your eyes to see these openings, to notice the small doors that lead to bigger blessings. When you are thankful, you become more aware, more sensitive to the whispers of the universe guiding you toward prosperity. Every opportunity, no matter how small, deserves gratitude. A conversation, an idea, a chance meeting, or a new skill can all be pathways to wealth. When you give thanks for these, you show the universe that you value the gifts placed before you, and the more you value them, the more will come. Gratitude for opportunities ensures that no blessing is wasted and no seed is overlooked. Sometimes opportunities do not look like wealth at first. They may come disguised as work, as challenges, or as changes. Gratitude helps you recognize that even these moments are part of your financial journey. You may not see the full picture immediately, but by giving thanks, you stay open to the process. In time, you realize that every step, pleasant or difficult, was guiding you closer to your abundance. Gratitude also creates courage. When you are thankful, you are more willing to take chances, to step forward into new possibilities. You no longer live in fear of failure because gratitude assures you that even if something does not work out, it still holds a lesson or a hidden blessing. This fearless gratitude keeps you moving, and as you move, doors keep opening. As you say, "I welcome $50 million with gratitude," also say, "I am thankful for the opportunities that lead me there." Each opportunity is a piece of the puzzle, a stepping stone on the path to wealth. With gratitude, you recognize their value, embrace their purpose, and walk boldly into the abundance they bring. Affirmations are the voice of gratitude, spoken with intention. They are words that shape your reality and draw abundance into your life. When you affirm with gratitude, you not only speak wealth into existence, you embody it. You align your thoughts, emotions, and energy with the prosperity you desire. Speak these affirmations slowly and with feeling. I am grateful for $50 million flowing into my life. I welcome abundance with joy and peace. I am thankful for multiple streams of income that bring freedom and fulfillment. I give thanks for the financial security that surrounds me. I am open and receptive to unexpected blessings of wealth. I am grateful for the freedom to follow my passions. I trust the timing of the universe and know my abundance is secure. As you repeat these words, let gratitude fill your heart. Feel the truth of each statement. See yourself already living in the reality of wealth. Speak them in the morning to set the tone for your day, and in the evening to anchor your faith before rest. The more you affirm with gratitude, the more natural abundance becomes in your life. Affirmations are not empty words. They are living vibrations, each carrying the energy of your intention. Gratitude charges them with power, making them irresistible to the universe. With each affirmation, you declare that you are ready, worthy, and open to receive. And as you continue, your reality begins to reflect the words you speak. Gratitude is more than a practice. It is a way of life, a flow that never ends. When you live in gratitude, wealth becomes natural. Opportunities arrive, doors open, and blessings multiply. You no longer chase abundance. It comes to you because your heart is already celebrating it. Welcoming $50 million with gratitude is not only about money, it is about freedom, joy, peace, and the ability to give generously. It is about living fully, without fear, and trusting the universe to provide. Gratitude is the language of abundance, and when you speak it, the universe responds with blessings greater than you imagined. Carry this flow with you each day. Give thanks for what you have. Give thanks for what is coming, and give thanks for the journey itself. With each word of gratitude, you step deeper into abundance. With each thankful thought, you draw closer to the life of wealth and freedom already written for you. Remember, gratitude is the key, and you hold it in your hands. Use it daily, live it fully, and watch as $50 million and more flow into your life with ease. Speak it, feel it, believe it. I welcome $50 million with gratitude, and so it is.